Something, something, Star Wars, something, something, Darkside, something, something, shirts! Welcome back to Star Wars Empire at War. This is Ostentatiousness, and yes, that was necessary. When last we left off, the game broke me. Broke me in ways no man should be. So, being the masochist I am, I'm back for more. I actually... Oh, shit, when did I record this? This would have been Sunday I recorded last. So, I actually don't remember what I was doing. I mean, obviously, I was bulking up Vader's army, because, wow, that's a thing. On my way. Cruiser online. Inputting coordinates. So it might seem a bit wasteful, and ultimately, I don't really give a shit if it is. But it might actually seem to be a little wasteful to have a small garrison on every planet. It actually isn't, because what I have personally noticed is that the game cheats like a bitch. No, the rebels can send small strike forces to a planet and infiltrate through the planet's orbital defenses. So with the rebels, having an orbital presence is actually less important than having a ground-based presence.
Ready to go. As you wish. Ready to go.
It's going to be fun. Nothing ever could possibly go wrong.
I copy.
What I will probably end up doing is when more of these systems open up, I'll determine what's vulnerable and just bulk my forces around that. I was actually running a really successful Forces of Corruption game yesterday, where I had, as the Empire, I'd basically just, imagine a few more plans than this, but I pretty much locked the rebellion off at Karida and Nahata Shola, and just kind of swept them up in the eastern part, and then just had three fleets, Grand Admiral Thrawn, Darth Vader, and Captain Piet, just kind of push at them from three other sides, and ultimately won. So I'll be utilising a similar strategy with this, just to keep it interesting. Now then, it's time to play everyone's favourite game. Which ships do we have this time? Aggressor 1 and Aggressor 2. We have Agility, Battler, oh, he's a Battler, Phantom, Aspirant, Attentive, Agility, and Impeccable. I would, again, really love a mod.
These vagrants stand in our way. Eliminate them to prepare for our land invasion.
Ready for orders. Ready.
I would really love a mod that actually does bring in, like, the light cruisers instead of the acclimators, and the Gonzanti class patrol frigates from Rebels. Oh, so professional. Drinking my soft drink on microphone. Also, hello. Are any of you bombers? No, but you could prove problems for my bombers. I don't like it when my bombers have problems. I almost said I don't like it when my problems have bombers. I mean, I don't. I actually cannot wait till I get the Victory class as well. Playing through Forces of Corruption really rekindled my love for the Victories. They are beautiful machines. Their ion cannons, like they have a fairly paltry capacity for destruction, but their ion cannons are just so bloody good. They just melt shields. Also, apparently you're bombers. Or are you? For the Emperor! I imagine that in a pretty decent life, in another life, I'd have made a fairly decent space marine.
Navigating. What are your orders? Attack that target.
I'm already good at yelling. Just ask anyone who knows me. Hell, just look at my last video. Again, sorry about blowing out your eardrums like that, guys. Was not expecting that to be nearly as loud as it was. I should have turned my microphone gain down now, and I am a bit further away from my microphone, and just watch as it kills the ability to hear what I'm saying.
Target confirmed. Destroy the torpedo launchers. Cruiser here. Fire at will. Right away. We've lost the missile launcher.
Choose your reinforcements.
All fire on those torpedo launchers. Target confirmed. Destroy the torpedo launchers. Confirmed. Reporting in. Our launch bay has been disabled. Confirmed. Right away. Cruiser online. Ready? Yes, sir. Enemy sighted.
Bombers at the ready. Acknowledged.
Ready for
Begin
command,
attack
sir.
on the torpedo bays.
Your order, sir. All fire on those torpedo launchers.
Ready for battle. Roger that.
Standing by. Cruiser standing by. Ready, sir. Roger that.
Reinforcements cancelled.
Right away.
Bullshit, they were cancelled.
Targeting. Awaiting orders. Target confirmed. Destroy the torpedo launchers.
Once again, I do love how one of the Empire's reasonings for why they don't use the Acclamator anymore is because it reminds people too strongly of the Republic, sorry, the Venator, yet they still deploy fucking Acclamators.
Copy. Our missile launcher is gone. Roger. Firing. All fire on those torpedo launchers.
Changing course to acquiring target.
I copy.
Well, this certainly turned into a memorable fight.
Move to attack. Move to attack. Enemy forces sighted. Reporting. Cruiser here. We're in position. Primary engine system is down. Reporting in. Target sighted. We've lost our launch bed. Attack. Cruiser online. Ready. Target confirmed. Destroy the torpedo launchers. All fire.
So as you can guess, I don't like the torpedoes because they can physically get through my shields.
Reinforcements cancelled.
Moving out. They took out our laser.
It is ironically one of the reasons why I love bombers.
Yes, sir. Let's go. Your order, sir. Fire. Standing by. Cruiser standing by.
Copy.
Ready, sir. We'll be there soon.
Comlink active. Setting up my
Roger
run.
that. Open fire. Attack that target. Attacking target. Fire at will. Form up. Enemy sighted. Targeting. Firing. Attacking. Move to attack. Awaiting orders. Copy. Move to attack. Order confirmed. Destroy the shield generator.
Well, this certainly could have gone better, but previous experience has taught us it could also have gone much worse.
Destroy the shield generator.
Once again, I physically cannot wait till I get the
Enemy forces sighted. The missile launchers are the primary target.
until I get victories. Oh god, when I get Imperial class Star Destroyers. Oh cool, I forgot about that.
I copy. We're in position. Maximum fire. Target sighted. Heading out.
think it might just be another one video today.
Cruiser online.
It's getting a bit late and I'm not really feeling a second video today.
Ready. Fire. Our target priority is the laser cannons. Yes, sir. Open fire. Your orders, sir. Attack that target. Moving to that area.
Now then,
Moving out.
hunt them down
Target.
like the
Fire at
dogs
will.
they are. Well, I watched from cinematic view. So I lost a lot of ships in that. To be fair though, they had a lot of ships. One of the other benefits of the Victorian Imperials is the heavier, you know this one, is the, fucks, 2-7, ow.
Planetary control achieved.
Fallout.
Unit in production. Unit in production.
Ready to go. Ready to
However, now with Vergesso firmly under my thumb,
Ready to go.
Unit
Ready to go.
so who can I
Dolphin cruiser reporting.
take forces
Dolphin
from?
cruiser reporting.
So now it probably would be easier just for me to cancel the production runs, but
Dolphin cruiser reporting. Dolphin cruiser reporting.
construction complete. Construction.
I think Fondor can link to Jabim, which kind of a buzzkill. I think Dagobah can link to Hoth, but I'm not sure.
Dolphin cruiser reporting.
Constructing unit.
Cruiser online.
Building under
Dolphin
construction.
cruiser reporting.
Construction complete.
Dolphin cruiser reporting. Dolphin cruiser reporting. Let's go. Dolphin cruiser reporting. Online. We'll be there soon.
Construction complete.
So, I mean, on the one hand, the Emperor's sweet death weapon is probably going to get blown up soon. However, the Emperor can sleep in a sweet-ass bed of credits.
Dolphin cruiser.
It would be a mistake to go against the Emperor's wishes. I must see to this matter personally.
Oh, you son of a whore. It's probably a really bad thing to say about a dead woman, but you know.
That
Dolphin
course,
cruiser reporting.
it would be a mistake to go against the Emperor's wishes. I must see to this matter
Oh
personally.
my god, Vader, you prick.
Tactical battle imminent.
Subjugating Geonosis. Grand Moff Tarkin has assigned Darth Vader to acquire the resources of the planet Geonosis. To take full control of the planet, both space and land must be secured. Once again, I'd like to point out that in Star Wars Rebels, they basically out and say in like 4 separate episodes that the Empire committed genocide against the Geonosians after having them build the Death Star here. It's fucked.
Signal the fleet to move toward... What's this? Prepare to engage. It appears the Geonosians have allied themselves with the rebellion. Send for reinforcements. This treachery needs to be dealt with immediately.
The rebels are retreating to their base. Do not.
Signal the fleet. My fleet just melts. Hang on. We've got to make sure everyone's... Oh, I can't while Vader's talking. Fucking Vader.
Destroy the rebel starbase and push the traitors from the sector.
Enemy sighted.
Okay, so... Who have I got? I've got Aggressor. I've got Aggressor 2. And Arrester. And for those of you wondering when I'm going to stop doing that, the answer is never.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Like Vader finds your lack of faith disturbing, I find that far too entertaining.
Firing.
What is it?
Form up.
So just gonna let my ship spit out some more. No, you guys done? Why are you so weak? Near as I can tell, you're not missing anything.
Attacking. to attack. Fall out. Let's move out.
Oh, this is a bad idea.
What is your
Fortunately, a better one presents itself.
Move to attack. Enemy forces sighted.
what?
Reporting in.
You may dispense with the present.
Cruiser online. We're in position. Proceeding to quarter.
What now?
Ready. Keep going. Target sighted.
I am ready.
Yes, sir. Attack!
Do not fail me.
Your order, sir. Standing by.
Yes. I got where to die.
Cruiser standing by. Ready, sir. This way.
You presume too much. It will be done. Now.
I do love Vader's rapid repeaters on his
Roger that.
on his TIE Advance. That just melts everything.
Fire.
Hang on. Oh, I was gonna say shields. Are we sure these are Imperials? I thought Imperials didn't have shields. No. Turns out I had the wrong guy selected.
Open fire.
Surprising absolutely no one. Oh, cool. They have a Nebulon. Iconic ship of the Rebellion. Beautiful design. I do like it. I do like a lot of the ship designs in Star Wars.
Attack that target. Cruiser here. The lasers are our target. Reporting in.
What?
Cruiser online. Our target priority is the laser cannon.
I love how my bombers just fly right past their X-Wings. Not even a parting shot. So polite for dissidents.
You may dispense with the present.
Ready? Yes, sir. Attacking target.
What now?
Your order, sir. Fire at will.
Choose your
Get the feeling we're about to start losing shit. Yep.
Order confirmed.
I'm a wizard.
Destroy the field generator. Standing by. Cruiser standing by.
Fail me.
We've lost the missile launcher. Our missile launcher is gone.
Could it be gone a little more quieter?
Make ready. It will be permanent.
Ready, sir.
Don't mind me, I'm just going crazy.
Destroy the shield generator.
Fighters have broken off from the main group. Come with me.
Our launch bay has been disabled.
No escape. As you wish.
Fucking rebels!
Awaiting orders. Enemy sighted. All fire on those torpedo launchers. Copy. Fire for maximum effect. I copy. Target confirmed. Destroy the torpedo launchers.
What is it?
The torpedo launcher has been destroyed.
Terror of the dark.
Our lasers have been destroyed.
If I click on it more, it'll be blown up. Blown up? Yeah, it'll be blown up. It'll get blown up faster. That's how that works, right?
Our engines are destroyed, sir. They took out our lasers. Heading out.
Well, on the downside, we lost an acclimator. On the bright side, we gained more fighters.
Primary engine system is down. Reporting in.
You're really testing my ability to look on the bright side, game.
Cruiser online. Ready. Firing.
Found something. Your destiny lies with me. You will not escape this time. Now you will meet your end.
Another game I'll be considering is, I probably mentioned this 6 or 7 times by now, Lord of the Rings Battle for Middle-earth. It is a game from my childhood I did really like, however, it's even slower paced than this one. At least when I'm playing it.
Disable those ion cannons.
Has been defeated.
Honestly,
The space
Excellent. Be sure to inflict plenty of damage on the locals to send a clear message. The slightest whiff of rebellion will not be tolerated.
we risk diminishing our labor force with this action.
Nonsense. The survivors will work twice as hard.
so pretty sure I just sped through some of Vader's dialogue, which I actually can't find of. I can't find of hilarious. Jesus. Ugh.
Invasion commencing.
Well, with nothing but this, I fucking hate Time Wallers, but at this point, basically nothing but ATSTs and I almost call them clone troopers. I have not had enough to drink today. Geonosis, blah blah blah. Star Wars, DARKSIDE, blah blah blah. Buy my shirts.
We've located the enemy.
Task: exterminate all rebel and Geonosian vermin, including their structures. I don't know why I'm talking like I'm suddenly a member of the Empire, but I feel it is quite fitting. For some reason, hit.
Rebels are
The waves of native enemies can be halted by destroying their unique home structure.
should remove any traitorous thoughts from their heads.
Moving out.
Now, I've learnt many things in my Imperial playthrough.
Lord Vader has landed.
I've learnt many things in my Imperial playthrough. One of them being that Stormtroopers actually kind of badasses.
Fire at will.
Moving to secondary position. Support order acknowledged.
You presume too much.
And you presume too little. What the fuck is wrong with me? Answer: lots of things.
You men follow me. Set your course. Prepare to die.
We'll back you up.
It will be done.
We'll cover you. Moving out.
Oh, hi.
Find your lack of faith disturbing.
I'm just passing through, don't mind me. And Force Crush.
Turret constructed.
Works every time.
Now you will know
And
suffering.
Force Wave.
It is useless to resist.
Apparently it's useless to resist.
Construction complete.
I do like turrets in this game. They can be really good at locking an area down and fucking missiles.
Something. I have you now.
I do actually think that "I have you now" is the line he uses when he's chasing Luke. And he's about to shoot him, and then Han's like, "La la 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 la." No, you don't.
Advancing. On my way.
Maximum unit capacity.
Also, I will take that.
We've secured an abandoned mining facility.
And it blew up. What are the odds?
Turret constructing. Turret
What is your
constructing.
directive?
Yes, sir.
What?
Fucking Imperials need to hold their goddamn hands.
Cover my approach.
Construction complete.
I'm actually used to these exploding in the Forces of Corruption expansion. It's a welcome change when nothing explodes.
Awaiting
Also,
orders.
I was going to save this for the Rebel base. However,
Commencing bombing run.
We've lost the abandoned mining facility.
Enemies in range.
You may dispense.
that was just far too satisfying. Also, we did not lose it. We re-abandoned it. There's a difference.
Reporting.
No, interesting note. I'm not sure if this is Forces of Corruption or if this is the the campaign, but the Empire is actually blue in Forces of Corruption Galactic Conquest.
Construction complete.
Why am I building so many turrets? I don't know.
Construction
Not
complete.
fail me.
The turrets help me think.
Now you will meet your end.
God, this must bring back some interesting memories for Vader. As Anakin Skywalker, he had to go here like 5 times. The first time, he and his secret wife were almost murdered alongside his master. He watched countless Jedi die, which must have been a stinging wound in the Force. Like, I'm surprised Jedi didn't suffer fucking mental problems after that. Because it's always touted that, oh, the Jedi are in touch with all life. Does that mean the Jedi feel immense pain when they feel lots of people die? But I digress. The second time he had to come back was the Separatists had somehow retaken Geonosis. Because apparently the Republic are just that shit and conquering places.
They will never leave this planet.
And he almost loses his Padawan. Well, a lot of shit goes down. Honestly, I recommend checking out Star Wars Clone Wars. It was really good. But finally, fairly certain he has to go back one more time. And fucking truck!
Be damaged.
Fucking missiles!
There is no escape.
Concentrating firepower.
Right behind you.
And re-suppress the Geonosians for the Empire.
Commence attack run.
Unit destroyed.
Target live. Find your lack of disturbing. Follow and fire at will. Leave nothing alive. Prepare your men.
Ready.
Target acquired.
Turret constructing. Unit destroyed.
Fire for maximum
Unit
effect.
destroyed. Construction complete. Unit destroyed.
Advancing.
Well, I already knew this was going to be a bloody victory. If only I knew how right I was.
Unit
What is
capacity.
your directive?
Turret constructing.
Your call.
Enemy sighted.
Prepare to die.
Enemy spotted.
What?
I love how Vader was more concerned about not the moral objection of committing genocide. He's like, but we won't have slaves to build our slavey things. Tarkin's like, I don't care.
Inputting coordinates.
Capacity.
he's like, I am the closest thing to an apprentice the Sith Lord has, and then Vader's like, bro, too soon.
Construction complete.
Moving out.
I am ready.
At maximum
Advancing.
unit
Not fail
capacity.
me. Now you will know true suffering.
Just because that thing annoys the shit out of me. Kill it with fire.
We've captured an abandoned mining facility.
On my way.
Maximum unit capacity.
Well, no one ever said conquering the galaxy was going to be bloodless.
I have you now.
Commencing bombing run.
Hostile.
Unit destroyed.
You will not escape
Target locked.
this time.
Construction complete.
Attack.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Many do.
Now you will meet your end.
Yes, sir.
Wait, is that an Imperial one? Han, no. Rebel.
Move out.
Turret constructing. Construction complete.
Prepare to meet your destiny.
I love how Vader destroys buildings by shaking them. I mean, he's basically a mobile earthquake. Don't get me wrong, that's pretty ballin'. However, However, you know, it's like, can't he just, like, I don't know, tear down the roof or some shit?
They will be permanently damaged.
I mean, does he have to destroy buildings by making them groove to the music? Is that his thing?
Concentrating firepower.
There is no escape.
Fire for maximum effect.
Bombing run available.
Experience the nature of the dark side.
Once again, it must be
You found
truly terrifying to be streaming out of one of those rebel structures or out of a hangar and just seeing this wave of Imperials shooting at you.
Enemies in range.
Also, I do thoroughly enjoy how I can drop bombs on my own guys and it doesn't kill them. Oh, it's rather light losses.
System conquered. Constructing
Cruiser
unit.
online.
that is the system.
So, what do we now have? Yay! Starbases!
Building started.
Sweet. Next, I get AT-ATs. And, in space... Huh. Oh, no. Then I get that... Oh, please, pardon me. I don't know what just happened there. Oh. Fuck, that hurt.
Constructing. Building started. Beginning construction.
Think I'll just puzzle out
Beginning construction.
the
Building
Empire's
started.
production
Building under
crew.
construction. Beginning
Yeah.
construction.
It kinda works.
Constructing. Building started.
I am finished with your task, so now I must continue my search for the elusive traitor.
There is very little this informant could do to lessen the might of the Empire. The subjugation of the Geonosians will surely send a clear message to all those who would consider opposing us. The rebellion won't be so bold again.
The rebels' strength will continue to grow as long as they continue to acquire allies. To that end, the potential firepower of the Mon Calamari fleet far exceeds that of the rebels, and it would be a detriment if they join forces. We must ensure this does not occur.
Mission log updated.
I can't remember which one it is, but I'm pretty sure that... Oh no, it was the rebels who had the mission where the Empire was about to attack Mon Calamari! Right. I forget these things. Okay, so... We have just finished crushing the Geonosians underneath the Empire's boot. Where they belong, might I add. The galaxy has opened up to us, although none of the Western galaxy has opened up, which I find slightly worrying. But what this does mean is that we can go to Corellia, Ryloth, Hutta, Kuat, which will probably be the first one I conquer because Imperial Star Destroyers, Kessel, and Korriban. Sorry, just had to fix myself up in my chair. I'd kind of slid down. Attack on Mon Calamari. The Emperor believes the fiercely independent people of Mon Calamari will inevitably aid the rebellion if they are allowed the choice. The planet must be subjugated to prevent their interference. Task: take control of Mon Calamari space. A fleet of significant size is required. Ensure your control planets have adequate defenses while doing this. Anyway, guys, as always, I have been Ostentatiousness. You have hopefully still been you. Otherwise, I need to find where I've misplaced my old viewers. Sorry if you're not you anymore. I get these things mixed up. One of the things before I leave, I was actually considering after this and then doing the campaign for Forces of Corruption was actually getting the Republic at War mod for Forces of Corruption and just showing that off. It's a fantastic mod. I definitely recommend... definitely recommend checking that one out, or I will be showing it, so it's a pretty good mod. 2 thumbs up. Anyway, guys, you take care. Bye.